We will do something very interesting with Camel full 24 hours of the poor neighborhood after we will live in 24 hours rich neighborhood. Whichever is more beautiful. Everyone else wants to be rich, but happiness is just a little small and old walls here are not the poor neighborhood now. Sometimes spilled cracked stops, but people who live here are very happy. Roads are a bit corrupted, sidewalks Yahoo, but everyone who is having time to play each other and the guys who play the game in the street is that the big ones are chatting in front of the door here. Everyone is helping each other here. Is not a rich neighborhood here. Everyone is very rich and houses are $1 million in front of the houses, in front of their houses, the ways that have made a lot of. Wide and immaculate everywhere. There are large trees and beautiful gardens. That houses are so big as it seems to be a palace, as it is as big of the palace, but there is a huge garden in some houses. People live here in some houses that don't have a lot of calm outside because everyone's house is very big and everything is inside. This place is very nice. Everything is new and modern. But look, do you have really happy people here? See if the poor neighborhood is better than the rich neighborhood is better, then we will see. Now I'm always losing to play with Camel. We are not agreed that if you earn you, but you always lose a wins of Camel. Sam will pass the Sam look to you, but you can't even spend the first level, so you don't even go to the first level. If you go to the morning, do we play in the morning? Look, patient Camel. Now I will change the calendar. I will win this time. And see. Of the separate again, you lost it, but I'm playing a little bit. But Camel, this hand is not quite as sweaty. I'm trying to get another. I lost this time. I will win this time. This time it is. This is who you wonder if I'm looking for the number. Aloe, hi Camel and Harry in your 24 hours of the poor neighborhood, and you invite you to live in a 24-hour rich neighborhood, and you are really inviting us to come to the poor and rich neighborhood experience. Let me talk. Aloe, yes, I'm Harry Walnut. Now exactly us. No matter our teacher, no matter, you will bring 24 hours in the poor neighborhood in the morning. You will live in the rich neighborhood for 24 hours. Do you really accept this as a great experiment to understand which one is better? Let's accept both. A lot of fun, and we have seen different aspects of life, as it is actually a nice idea that we are greatly accepting. It's great. Then we are prepared to be prepared in the early morning poor neighborhood this month. And Hallie, we need to stop playing the game. Yes Camel, but play a hand more. Don't play a no. Maybe we will experience the most important experience of our life. You say the game. Okay, I'm getting ready, but look, tomorrow you can't play the game. You are in charge. Wow, I know this place is a messy and bad, earthy old buildings. Look at the wall, almost to overthrow. Yes, it is really very bad that this place seems to be very bad, as though no one in the long time. There is no noise, no sound. Normally here are a lot of people who play, a lot of people in the kids plays. Laundry damage, but when you are here, you don't even have an abandoned place. As if you have an abandoned place, as it has a guy. There is a guy that there is a very poorest food. If you have a lot of fuse of missiles, really very angle kids. This last dinner mama, if you are hungry, no problem, really. Thank you uncle, I'm really good at the time of my hungry. I'm really good, but I have to admit to you, in fact you actually have a problem, that we actually have a problem, that we have a problem today, because we really have a problem, because it is really how this life is we want to see. Of course I don't have any problems in the upper floor, and there are a lot of old clothes. There are all the case. If you get the uncle of your old clothing, if you will find out, if you are, unless you will find it out of your clothes. Wow, you really expect this guy so much more than 3 friends. Yes Camel, Chinese are still the people, that people still exist. I didn't know it. Obviously let's wear clothes, let's look like how to look. Very handsome. And Harry Baxana is formally like a beautiful one of the Valahai, but the joke should learn what we really need to understand the life of the ideas now. However, how to do what the ideas generally spent on, how to do what they usually do on the Vala. Most of the time the bank is already begging. In front of the bank I'm obliged to ask for money from the rich. Because most people are hard to make money, even more difficult to make the eyes that are even running out of us. Okay, we will be able to go in front of the bank when we are going to go in front of the bank, and we will really resist how you react to Allah. Consent of Allah, considering the buyer for Allah surface. Please buy a bottle of ice. No incoming is such. How don't even know how to do even the waters of my mouth, but we should patiently be patiently that the poor people are doing so, or the fact that it gets a wonderful thing that comes to be a wonderful of the camel. So you want to be a bottle of water, so much you are very hot in the air, so much you are very hot, so are you most you are why you need to be very hot. Sell kids sir, we are very clear shut. We are trying to make some money by selling a little money. We will save a little bit of money if you are getting a lot of staying, so I'm getting a lot of staying on the top. You get to be the gentleman who is really all of the gay Fendi. Thank you, very thank you. And the sir make separate both and paint money. Yes, camel mean that good people still have camel. Wait a little more friendship, maybe one again. We make some more money. Look, very nice water to try to sell. Maybe we get some money, we get a bottle of water for gentlemen to buy a bottle of water for the gentleman. We will get a lot of open meals. Okay kids, go to the $10,000 to resist your home. So much poverty, more thank you will be based on your home. Sir Allah. The guy goes to the gas, even more thanks to say more thanks, even if the oil has not even says. But at least we have the money, whatever we have the money, let's get the poor uncle of camel. You know that the money in Harry was just in the first place. But at first we were thinking about the money, we were just in the first to make money. Finally we are doing a huge favor. Yes, being a good person is always accident. Remembered camel uncle time uncle babe, we have a very nice news of me. What has been coming to me? I have helped us before, I have a little bit before, I have a little bit of us, and we have to have a $10,000, but we have considered this money is the most good guys, or the fact people are even imagining such a big help. We can't be a good person as well as any of you who want to help you stay in the world where you are still good people in the world. Now Harry marriage is completed in the world, we can now be a loop quite in the neighborhood. We can be forced in the poor neighborhood, but the people here are very much in the poor neighborhood. How was good now, how the rich? I don't know if everyone is happy in the rich neighborhood of everyone else in the rich neighborhood. Maybe not the camel, maybe happy, maybe it's not sure enough. People will be hard to find the houses here, that the houses here is not great to live here is not the camel. I don't know if it would be great to live here. This place is very nice, but let's see how people are. The beauty of the following. I don't know what you are in this car vessel, but it is very luxurious, that I'm very luxurious, but it was not too luxurious if I wasn't so rich. I'm also happy because I was happy to be so quiet, because there are very quiet no one, but maybe there are very fun lives in the place. Let's get the door of the house and see if I have one of the okay. I'm sinking okay. Allah is in front of the door when they are not at home. Perhaps they are in front of the door, but they didn't stop the door. Did the water stereotypically camel, but I hope it is not angry with her stereotype. This is whom you mentioned, Jack. Remote education at this time. Sir, apologize with anyone. Sir, apologize that we are not actually the fact that we are not relevant to the subject of the medium budget. We will be rich in the issue for 24 hours. We will be rich in the subject. Do you really want to learn to get in? You really want to learn to get in? Let's see here really how a state. We have the horse primarily on the way. You are out of the way. You can give you the special prepared. Teenagers prepared for the rich are okay to wear it as rich in the top floor of the youth army. I'll come back to the top floor of the youth army. I will be back in the top floor. Wow, these are very cool. Look at these jackets, buttons been gold. Yes, camel, but I'm so fancy things I'm not used to much. Agir Jibby haha evet kokukler zenginler in Jidajai Kaya Fetler her zaman sik ve pahali oler ama merak etmian yakistiji size Haiti birasik zengin Jibby alam evet camel bakalum simdi bu hayati yasamak nasal alakak sitsi arabai iki sat dini odunk variorum gidden gezen zengin hayatini is hisidip ama unatmayan hours to your home. If something is something. Even you don't even pay for the stubble to use. Careful use, sir, won't even be a steal. That wouldn't even look like my own car. Yes, we are very careful. Let's do not make the camel car, and we will travel in a little bit of the spaceship, as it is officially the spaceship, says the second time you say. But it is so much button. Why presentation is this algebra use and don't sun buttons. Wheeling rich man, heard you hear this carriage. If something in this car, okay, I will use careful calm. The bond is such a relative that we don't have a ride in every day, but it's a lot of money to get a lot of money. Maybe we know who knows who camel is really rich in camel, and and it is such a car, but we have a car now, it's a little bit of our car. Acceleration by what is the time to be slowly comfortable with camo. I will use it very carefully, come on. Also this car is flying officially. How to fend the fell for touring Harry. I think it's not more than anymore. I'm already needed to be a little bit more speed, then you will be a little bit more speedy, and then I'm going to wonder the speed too fast. I'm going too fast to me, a trouble Ted to me, or the mosque is a relaxed for the mosque. I parked the car where I can know where to camo. The steering wheel would be like this. To have broken the steering wheel a little too much of the car that did not have anything to you. If I wish it was something that the man was not in the car, if I hadn't been to the car. I don't know what we will do now camo. Maybe we are fixing the car, maybe we don't know that we will be able to track the car. Annual human car where we will keep the car from hurry pocket where you will be on my pocket. What you have done in my car, what has been doing now. It was like this, that it was like this, was what you have done now. You have pitched my car, but sir. Bitcoin brakes did not hold me. Tail description bride lawn. I will ask you how to ask you how many camels, how many guys do you get on the hatchet, how camels, and ran up to the hatchet ride the neighbors. AB apologize Valahite willingly accidentally seek the champion run quickly. How many of our goods is this neighborhood? I love this neighborhood at all. Never come again. Let's go from this neighborhood. Where do you go to lawn bride? Where? Friends will be able to join the 50 robot to the first 3 commentary to the person who is the first 3 commentary to join the remark that you need to open a notification language to you to participate in the robot.